Yeah, it's going good, Adam. Thank you. I'm just trying to do my new. Hi there. I'm waiting for Ron to show up. You're not first. Adam was first. Sam, how you guys doing? I got to find out where Ron is. He's having some. Oh, you're here. Are you in the chat? I'm on Restream. I'm sorry, I'm just talking to Ron here for a second. Hello. Hello, Lori. Restream. Is Ron in this chat? I haven't seen him. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, Ron. I did not see you. I was looking at I wanted to run my new timer, which is pretty cool. Sorry about that, my friend. Here we go. I'll get this in here for you. There we are. Hello, hello. Yep, you guys were all first. You're all number one. Hey, Stan. Shirley, Mel, how you doing? I was just over there. And Tiffany, hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm just oh, there's Ron here. I see him now. There he is. Sorry about that, Ron. I didn't see you.
I was yelling and waving my arms, but you can't hear.
That I tell you what, that doesn't surprise me. Not with the. Oh, speaking of which,
there we go.
I got to grab my.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'll be right back. I got to grab my eyesight here.
How y'all doing? Who's here?
I decided.
Oh my God! Let's see. I'm going to go back. Oh, Restream. It goes backwards automatically.
I moved over on the other side.
I was first. Yeah, don't forget to like. I got to do that too. Hit that thumbs up. Yep.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Researcher, wait. Adam. Hi, Adam.
Adam McReynolds. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
He's been around forever,
Hello.
and there's Stan Pittman too. Wait.
All right, Mel. How you doing? Lori. Shirley. Did I say Shirley? Shirley.
Yep. Shirley.
Twice. Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
hello,
guys.
Stephanie.
And Nathan.
I don't know. Is Nathan here? Deadhead DAV.
Yeah, he is here.
Is that like the Grateful Dead Deadhead? Yeah. Hey, Cecil. Stan, hello. Austin, hello.
Good evening. Jonathan, hello, my friend. Yeah, right back here is I showed him those little before and after clips that I sent you, Ron.
Say it again. Hi, Nathan.
Those little clips that I sent you into Messenger about the before and after of that sponge filter.
Oh, yes.
He said it went from a 4-cylinder to a full-blown V8.
It was more like a V12.
I know it. Or nitrous oxide, one of the two. But
yeah. A V12 on nitrous oxide.
I cannot believe. After we get finished earlier, I did a few more filters.
Yeah.
So I only got like 6 more to do, and I'll be roaring like.
You are special, Shirley.
Oh, of course, everybody is.
Well, if everybody's special, then nobody's special.
Well, everybody can be special.
Well, yeah.
In a perfect world, but is it ever going to be perfect? Just one more fish, Jesse. Hello.
Oh, that's what that means.
Jump.
Just one more fish. What is a jump?
It's like, yep. It's just what do they call that? An acronym? Is that
an acronym?
An acronym, yes, for just one more fish.
No, acronym. I'm sorry, acronym.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Cecil.
I know shit, but you'd never know it. So
I know. I probably know less than I thought I used to, but I forgot about that.
Hey, Cruz, twice in one day. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, God, it's warm.
Cruz Bolero, welcome back. Yes.
Yeah, geez.
I think I'm behind you actually in the. I think I have a lag on and being the host at the same time.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I'm lagging behind you, Ron. Actually.
How so?
I don't know because Cruz Bolero came in. You said upload her, then she appeared on my screen.
Oh, I was looking. Wow, and I was looking at where was I? I was looking at YouTube.
Hey, there's Boots. We got to look at some betas tonight, I think, for Boots Cats.
Oh, cool. All right. Hey, Rachel.
We do all kinds of stuff on Wednesday night.
How are you?
Hello, and Red Stan Pittman.
Hey, Munchie Mafia. Howdy. Welcome back again. Yeah.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go get another cold Pellegrino. This one's almost done.
It's probably still pretty warm over there for you, isn't it?
It's 93 right now.
93?
Yeah.
Holy cow. There's
Yeah.
Brenton. Hey, update on my, whoops.
And it's not, hey, Brenton.
Wow, they really jumped. Look at that.
To update you on my situation earlier, we both agreed to wait till Tuesday. So we'll see what?
There's any repercussions.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Is that for shipping or something? Or what?
Yeah. It's just,
I don't mean to be nosy. That's your business, but.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Tim Mitchell, hello, my friend.
Yeah, it should be all right. Yeah. I mean, you already printed your label, so yeah, it should be okay.
What are you getting?
Oh, not me. It's just something brand new.
Oh, you're getting some,
yeah.
Hey, Geek Boy.
No, we were discussing the ins and outs and the ups and downs, or how's it go? The ups and downs and the in-betweens of eBay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's something
yeah, I'm learning so much. I keep watching this one guy on the tube. His name is Justin Resells. That's his YouTube handle. And he spends a lot of time, a lot of the YouTube stuff they talk about. I mean, it's a lot of the sensationalism about, YouTube fees and scams and all this crap. And he really talks about the platform and how to use it, how to make the most out of it. So, and that's my income now is YouTube.
It's right up our alley right now for that kind of stuff, I mean,
or eBay. Yeah, that's where a big chunk of my income comes from now.
So it's on. I go on YouTube and look for Justin Resells.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that because I'm pretty well set. I'm set up on my pirate ship. I got my thermal printer. I got all the labels I'm going to need for quite a while. So all I need to do is start selling.
Yeah. Where are you, Tiffany? Whereabouts in the world?
She's right here.
Yeah, you got cold. It got cold where you are. You can expand, Ron. I don't mind. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't need to go beyond that. I learn a lot from this guy. I watch different resellers on, what kind of labels to look for and stuff. And we went tonight after the stream. We went to it's called the Restore, and they're tied to Habitat for Humanity. God, I found a Build-A-Bear, brand new with tags. It's a rabbit, but it's got the Build-A-Bear label, and it was $6. I found this really cool sweater that was $8, and it was a red tag. So today red tags were half off. So found some cool stuff. Got a couple cool coffee mugs.
Nice.
Coffee mugs are the bane of my existence. They're mostly worthless.
Coffee mugs? Well, speaking of which, I gotta grab mine. I left it over in the. I moved over here to this side to stream tonight. I usually stream over there in the dungeon, but I moved over here in the light. So
yeah,
I wanted to be. There's Craig. Hello, mate. I tell you what, I want to talk about rain. Yeah. This house is almost underwater.
Yeah. Oh.
And there are some 2-story homes in Australia that are up to the roof.
What, they're flooding where Craig lives?
Yes, and there's helicopters going around there trying to help. He showed me video of it from his place.
Central Illinois. Okay, Tiffany.
It's terrible there.
Oh my God.
He said,
and then I guess the Midwest here has just been getting smacked with tornadoes.
Yeah, we got smacked with that, and then we've been getting a lot of rain too. It's unbelievable how far behind I am when we just started 5 minutes ago.
I just threw an empty bottle where my trash can's supposed to be. And it's not there because it's in the hallway because tonight's trash night. So I took everything out and left my trash can in the hallway.
Our pickup's on Thursday too. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Now I remember you saying, geez, when was it? Maybe Sunday night that you were getting those rice fish from, and that vendor's in the San Francisco area, I believe. Hello, Daisy.
Oh, wow.
2.5 hours from Chicago and Madison. All right. I drove across from Chicago O'Hare to the far west end of Illinois, right below it's a turnpike, right below the Wisconsin border. And then we got all the way to the end, didn't quite cross the river, and hung a right, went up to Platteville, Wisconsin, and spent 4 days there. 4 or 5 days. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really, had 5 days worth of weather in 24 hours.
Helicopter landed for Belinda.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you guys are safe there, Craig. It looks terrible.
Adam, you're so sick of rain. Where are you at, pal?
Tiffany's in Central Illinois.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Oh, you're way ahead of me. I can't believe
that's all right. Yeah, and yeah, she said 2.5 hours. What, from Chicago and Madison, something like that. Madison, just the other side of the border.
Daisy Lamb, hello Daisy, hello Ed.
Yeah, you can have a little of my warmth if you want there, Munchie. It's 93 here right now. It was 103 today.
You know what, though? I'd still take that. I'll take 100 degrees over winter any day anymore. I just don't want snow ever again.
Yeah, we had some chilly, a little bit of chilly this winter. There was some snow on the local mountain, and when it gets snow up there, then the cold air settles into the valley here, and it gets cold, but I mean cold for us, right? And it feels like 92. Freaking 11 on. Who was that?
What's that?
Who was that with the feels like 92?
That was Nathan in Florida.
Oh yeah. And Nathan, you get the humidity to boot, don't you, bud?
I'm just going through these pretty quickly here just to keep try to stay contemporary with everybody.
Or my fish from California is supposed to arrive sometime Friday, but
I'm sick of the rain too. My lawn should have been mowed 2 days ago, and it keeps raining, and it's hard to mow it when it's all soaking wet.
Yeah. Wow, Rachel, do you have somebody to get them for you? Somebody that can take care of it for you?
What is it?
She's got fish coming from California, but she's leaving town on Friday.
Oh, how long are you going to be gone for? Because if you're gone for like a week, they should be fine.
And the weather varies. Yeah, the weather varies. Yeah, but that 5 days worth of weather in 24 hours was driving from Chicago to Platteville, Wisconsin. It started out kind of warm and a little muggy when we landed in Chicago. And then as we're heading west on that turnpike, it starts drizzling. And then we get going, we're halfway across the state and it's raining. And we get to Platteville and it is raining like hell and there's tornado warnings. And then the next morning we get up and there's snow on the ground. So just like that.
Oh, wow.
And it was, God, I can't remember if it was April or May. It was a school thing a bunch of years ago.
I've been trying to cut down on my caffeine a little bit, so this is my second cup of the day, guys. I tell you what, and I forgot my cream and sugar. I'm just going to skip it, I guess.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of rain here in the desert.
Walk upstairs and get it.
I'm in Palm Desert, about a half an hour east of Palm Springs, California. The fire brigade man said to Bill, have a few cones, go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, gosh, if maybe you can there's somebody that can like bring them into the house and just dump them into the tank for you. Set up do you have like a 5-gallon or something you could set up for like a quick quarantine tank, put a air stone or whatever you do in it, and so they can just dump your fish in there for you. So they're not living in a bag for the rest of. Wow, that's rough. That's all. I know. It feels like every time I want to order something, Kathy's got plans to go somewhere.
Thanks, Ryan. I forgot my cream and sugar upstairs.
Yeah.
I got to have that.
All right, you're back. I'm going to go get a Pellegrino. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
I got to find this bottle on the floor first.
Yeah. Yeah, my second cup. So I want to make sure it tastes good. So I put a little bit of sugar in it and my creamer. There we go. Let's see. I missed a lot already. I know that.
All right. I found the bottle. I'll be right back.
Okay. Should see our place. Hello, David. Welcome in. I'm way behind in the chat. If I miss anybody, please forgive me. It's extra dry because we didn't get a lot of snow. I remember John from My Fish Tank Aquatics. He's in Illinois, and he said the same thing. He lives in Woodstock. Well, my trash is interesting. Me and Ron's are on Thursday. So is Tim Mitchell's, and so is Nathan's. So I got to get, when I'm done here, I go around, just to gather up anything I can find, throw in the garbage, and then take it out to the curb. Now that we finally got our dumpsters back after the tornado took them a couple blocks away, we got them back though. The neighbor's house, the water dropped out of the house. Just come back in, telling them how free of charge the wife. Oh wow, that is so nice. I bet that's a blessing to them. I tell you, Craig, that's really nice.
Hey, Gabriel. Hey, Brian.
My fish, California, are supposed to arrive sometime Friday. Oh, so is there anybody there to help you put them in the tanks? Let's see here. Gabriel's here. Hey, Gabriel. I'm way behind in the chat. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Well, for one thing, I haven't had but one cup of coffee today, so this is my number 2 right here.
So we'll turn a little bit of light on.
Go ahead and went ahead and got these. Yeah, I got my light. I'm over here. I got this one light on, but I'm not so sure if it's.
Yeah.
I got too much crap here on my work
I don't
table.
know. Maybe it was better dark. Now you can see my mess really well.
Nah, that's good.
Yeah. Horizontal surfaces, they are my bane. It's like I have that. It's called the elaborate stacking system. So if there's a horizontal surface, I stack on it.
Oh, I wonder if do you have a neighbor that you trust to do anything like that, Boots, or anybody in the house that would, you could ask to bring them in and just give them the rundown, like the plop and drop method or something. They could probably do that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was asking. If you got like a 5-gallon tank, set it up and, as a quarantine and let them just drop in. Breeding zebra Daniels is better to do in smaller groups, or will I get the same results with 30 plus? That's wow. Yeah, there's just too many people on his chat to ever get an answer from that. So
yeah,
I get that, Nathan.
I think he's so busy over there. He had
like
almost 800 people in the chat tonight.
Yeah, that's nuts. Maybe I don't know. I would just guess that you're probably better off with a small group, maybe 4, 5, 6.
I bet if you had 2 males and say 3 or 4 females, you'd probably get maximum production.
So about 6 fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would think anyway. I had gotten a trio, but the male disappeared on me. I'm not sure if the female ate him or.
Yeah. Look at that. Cecil's trash runs on Thursdays too.
Wow.
Great minds, huh?
And so does Tim Mitchell, and so does Nathan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, trash day.
Peplin Creek Aquatics. Hey there, Brian.
Yeah.
Welcome in. The Aquatic News Network. That's Tommy from Texas. Hey, how you doing, Tommy? How's the weather?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tommy. Yeah.
Nice. Let's see here. What up, Peplin?
Severed her hand, Craig. Geez. I hope it's not as bad as that sounds.
And I'm going to scroll down. I'm missing too much here. Jonathan Kelvin say, why you want to go and ruin a good cup of coffee, Jeff? Oh.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Oh, really? I got to have
coffee black, no cream, no sugar, just water and beans.
No. You got to have a little touch.
Oh, powder stuff?
I love it. It's my favorite.
Oh my God! Can you read the ingredients?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding.
It's cost effective.
I remember in Canada they just call it whitener.
Called what?
Whitener.
Oh, whitener.
It just makes the coffee white. I don't know if it tastes like anything.
Oh, it tastes good.
Yeah, I was long past putting anything in my coffee when we went through Canada a couple times. That's why they sent the helicopter. Got it. Jeez Louise.
You take your spoon and just a barely tip of it with a sugar, just enough to take the edge off, and then a little bit of cream to smooth it, and it's perfect.
Hi, Elaine. Where is everybody getting all this rain? I guess in the Midwest and the Central East.
Well, Elaine, I think
Carolinas.
Isn't Elaine in Illinois? I'm not sure where she's at, but she told me to put some buckets out. I
But
put the puppets out in the stock room.
Carolinas, Kentucky, Tennessee, a lot of rain in that part of the world. Heading east.
Cecil's is on Thursday too.
Yeah. Yeah. 85 to 90% of the time I drink my coffee black, but when I really want to spoil. Yeah, I used to add like a little Jack Daniels to my coffee, and then I quit doing that too. So, or
I put
Kahlua.
Bailey's with the
I never
Kahlua.
really liked that. Yeah, but I know a lot of people that do or did.
I did love it. I love the Kahlua and I love the Bailey's and all that stuff. Hey, guess what? I'm caught up
I
now.
like a really good Ron. I like a really dark roast.
You're in Maryland? I thought you were down south, Lori. I didn't know you lived in Maryland.
Well,
Oh, wow.
one of our grandkids is in, I think it's Stevenson, Maryland, on the Chesapeake, I believe.
Hmm.
It looks pretty. It looks really pretty. We got around 4 inches of rain yesterday. No kidding.
Who was talking earlier? Oh, it was Jody P was in earlier. She said she has her egg Azizi Steel Blues have bread for it. She's got fry.
Yes.
Wasn't that something else? I just see because I see Jonathan there. I know he's into the dwarf cichlids too.
Yeah.
What made me think of that? And then also with Branton with his Borellii.
Whole northeast for the U.S. for 3 days. Wow. Yeah, we just. I'll bet here in Palm Desert. I'll bet we didn't get 2 inches this year, but it is a desert, so. Yeah, half and half. Yeah, isn't that a White Russian, or does that mean you got to put a little vodka in it too? I used to put Kahlua on ice cream. I used to like that too.
Oh yeah, I guess you use 30. I've used the false bottom, like Brian's saying there. Nathan Fury says you with 30, you probably get a ton of eggs.
Yeah. So the other night, David was adding a bunch of yarn to one of those needlepoint frame things, the plastic grid for needle pointing.
Yep.
And he was tying yarn to that. So he's going to set that in the bottom of the tank. So it's like grass, I guess.
Yep.
And they'll, and raise that. That's not entirely true, Gabriel, and you know that. So you're part of this mess. You're not that far
like
from
a song, doesn't it?
He's only,
It sounds like a song. It never rains in Southern California.
Yeah, but it pours.
Yeah. But when it does, it pours.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, the White Russian is vodka. Yeah.
What was your question?
Oh no, I was just reading Rachel's White Russians have vodka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never a vodka drinker. Never liked the stuff.
I never really liked it, but I drank it anyway.
No, I couldn't. Yeah.
Vodka and orange juice and Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
That stuff. Yeah, I just drank it to get buzzed. I didn't really care about the taste that much.
Yeah.
Honestly, back then it was just.
Jesse's got his diamond tetras breeding.
Oh wow. Those are the same ones that Shirley has that she's trying to get to breed. She has a bunch of the diamond tetras.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had Corey's breed a couple times, and I'm not having any problems with the orange swordtails, obviously, and I've had the Crebensis breed a couple times. I've had the betta spawn. But yeah, for me to get stuff to spawn, it's like pulling teeth. So I don't know if I'm just not trying hard enough, just not spending enough time doing it all.
Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome in. Good to see you. Well, the thing depends. The things that I want to breed are the ones that I'm having, the trouble with.
Right.
But I don't have any problem with my, and they're not hard to breed anyway. The bristle nose are not hard, but
right.
I got fry in several tanks that I haven't been trying, and some of them don't even have K's, but they're still doing it.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, if where there's a will, there's a way, right?
yeah.
But that's all right. You still in there fanning away, so I got to get my little light down here and check it out.
Yeah, I see.
That's their very first.
Brett used to be a gin drinker. I liked gin, good gin, like Tanqueray or Ghiblis, but not much. I was really more of a whiskey drinker.
Yep, same here. Whiskey and Coke.
Oh, just whiskey.
Just whiskey? Wow.
Yeah.
You were hardcore, man. I couldn't do. I had to have a little something to sweeten it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I am more and more, Branton. You're right. And we all know, just based on what I've been saying over the last several months, that's one of my big failings. I don't feed heavy enough. I'm feeding more and more. I'm trying to get more into that routine. I know it wasn't hurting the fish feeding less, but to breed, it's not going to, And I think it might have been you, Brenton, that said that. I don't remember who, but if there's ample food in the column, then they feel comfortable enough to raise,
Daniel
raise
Parker
eggs or raise
Daniel?
fry because there's enough food to raise fry. So.
Oh
yeah,
I like Kentucky bourbon. Well, my brother-in-law, Kathy's brother, he drinks that Pappy. What's it called? It's like $1,200 a bottle.
Oh, geez.
I mean, he's well off. He has runs a marina. He's got a lot of stuff going on, but he gets that, and him and friends get together, and they get those expensive cigars too,
right.
About $100 a piece or something,
right.
And they'll drink that stuff and smoke them cigars. I mean, like that's a whole month's. By the time they get done with that, that's over a month's mortgage and bill.
Yeah, that's a little rich for my blood. Hi, Tim. And Cheryl, hello. I think I said hi. You said hi back. Thank you.
Daniel Parker's here as well.
And Elaine's asking, Jeff, what Corys do you have?
I have albino Aeneas. That's all I have right now.
Okay. I think I've got 6 tanks that I could put Corys in. Different, I think I've got half a dozen species, and I think I've got room for another half a dozen.
Yeah, that's what I have right now. I mean, I like Corys. They're not my go-to, I guess we'd call it. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not as enthralled with them as like you and David are.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good. They're cool fish. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love them.
They are. Yeah, they really are. Yeah. No, mine was Jack Daniels.
Yep. That's okay.
And then what's that one I keep saying I want? I keep forgetting the name. Scleromystax?
Yeah. The Barbados.
Yeah, Scleromystax barbatus. I'm trying to find some, which is, I guess, in that group.
Same here. Well, I drink pop too, Gabriel, but that's.
Yeah. That's it for me nowadays.
Happy Van Winkle, is overpriced and overrated. Yeah, they get it though. They're in California. They're down.
Yeah,
they're down in Southern
mine
California.
Is like water and coffee nowadays.
Water, coffee, Pepsi. There we go.
Yeah, no, I don't. When we talked about that earlier, I don't even drink sodas.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I inhale that stuff. I go through a 2-liter every day.
Yeah.
6 species of Corys. I plan on having bronze, long-finned albinos in the auction. Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool. Long-finned albinos. Yeah.
Yeah, she did really well the last auction.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw some long-finned peppered Corys. Is that Paleotis, the peppered Cory?
I think so.
Those are really neat. That long dorsal fin.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of cool. Yeah. I gave my Oscars beef. Really? Does that not like foul the water, Tiffany? I know they use that for discus too, right? It's really finely chopped and supposed to be good.
Well, the thing with Oscars is when they eat, a lot of stuff goes out of their gills.
I think that's true with all fish.
If you have little fish down at the bottom, they'll snatch up that stuff that comes out of their gills.
Yeah, but it's oily.
It's what?
Oily.
Boiling.
Oily.
Oh.
Right? Organ meat.
If you get it
organ meat typically is very oily, and it's not cooked, it's raw, right?
If you can trim the fat enough on it, it's not so bad, but you don't want to feed large amounts of it.
No. All right.
Hey, Ben. Ben Sharp is here.
Hello, Ben.
Good evening.
Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well.
Get some baby to start
Yeah.
going. Oh, wow. Here's George. Hello, George. George Aquaballs. Hello.
Really? Hey, George. Also been a while.
Yeah, welcome in.
Yeah. Hopefully things are going well. Yes, Paleotis. We breed the long fins. All right. Yeah. Cool, Brian.
Smaller worms. I feed like the red wigglers. I'll give if I get those, or if I go out, like see if it's raining tonight, I can go out with a flashlight.
Sure.
Toss some worms in here, and these guys will chow them down.
Right. Do you like clean them out first? Get the dirt out of their gut? No.
You can, but you got to cut them, and then you got to.
No. I think there's another way to do it where you just maybe put them in water or something, and they'll clean the gut. Maybe you put them in. All right. Here with snails, the regular European brown garden snails. Years ago, there was an article in Sunset Western magazine about those are the same snails that are escargot, the ones that run rampant in most landscapes in Southern California. And what they were saying is you collect these things and you put them in a container, big tub of some sort with cornmeal, and they feed on the cornmeal, and that cleans their gut from all the plant stuff they've been feeding on. And then they're fit. That's how they do it.
I've never done. I just tossed them in the tank usually.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's what I've always done, but I've never. But it does. I mean, it will.
Melvin.
It's like a dirt. Is what it is. I mean.
Yeah, it's soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just garden soil, and as long as the garden soil is clean.
Oh, they hate it. It fouls the water, and they hate. I wouldn't feed it to them if they don't like it.
Who's that?
Tiffany. She said that Here, she says, yes, it fouls the water and they hate it.
Yeah.
So is it the fouled water they hate or the taste of the beef heart, I guess? Is what I was asking.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
You salt them, salt water. Okay.
What's that?
I think Tiffany's talking about using salt water on the worms to get them to clean the gut, the soil out of the gut, if I understand correctly.
Melvin, my name's Jeff. Look at him. He had to do that for him.
Oh boy.
I blinked.
Hey Austin, what's up?
Did you manually sit there and blink it for a half an hour, Elaine, or do you have it set up where it does it automatically? Because it'd be kind of hard to sit there and just keep pressing that on and off button for a half an hour.
For what?
To imitate like a lightning storm or something, a thunderstorm, after you do a large water change.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's right there. I have it up there. She says, I blinked the light for a half an hour and they started dashing around another half hour eggs.
Oh, wow. Hey, Scotty. No, that's all we do, it seems. I've cut back on one day. I'm only doing my Thursdays now. I lied. We did a pop-up yesterday.
Yeah, and it was fantastic.
It was fun. Yeah.
It was Don's idea, and I was like, hey, Dad, what a great idea.
You said Don?
It was Don's idea.
Yeah. Don, Ron, they sound similar enough. That's why I had to ask. Because it wasn't my idea. So, yeah, it was fun, though. Had a good time. I don't know.
Jeff and Ron, you ever not live stream?
Studies show that earthworms don't generally carry pathogens. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. The only thing I think they could pick up would be pesticides, if there were pesticides applied in the soil. And I know for a fact there are some pesticides that have really long persistence, soil persistence. Aqua Sky has a lightning. Really? So that's a thing, huh? Oh, damn. Huh. What do you do to drop the barometric pressure, though? Just put a vacuum on the door, and seal the room and like draw the air out? What does all that mean? Face green, smiling face?
That's the Hulk thing. If you're on an Apple device, you'll see a little like a Hulk face.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But
so that's from the phone.
But I'm on Windows here, and it shows that white, green face, smiley.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got windows too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke detector chirp simulates fire.
Yeah, no smoke detector or any problems anymore.
Touche, Sam.
The only thing now, Brian, is that
Touche.
I got my sponge filters supercharged so that they work like 20 times better. I can't believe how. I mean, I'm going to have to put these things down a little bit.
Yeah. I have a worm farm for my axolotls. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, there was a guy that it was where it was a fish room tour, and I think it was an Australian, and it was probably Nick keeping fish simple that toured his fish room, and he collects. This guy's a Cory breeder, as I recall. This year and a half or so ago, and this guy, you know, collects a lot of earthworms to feed his Cory. So I know catfish like their worms. We have 20 aqua skies in our fish room.
Oops, I'll bring it up here. Here we go.
Put them all on storm mode, make a video. That'd be fun to see. Orange Venezuelans, black Schultzii, Agassizii, emerald gold laser, albino gold laser, green laser, albino pygmy, sturbi, albino sturbi, pantolensis, albino hyphen paleotis, Barbatus, and Napa. Wow.
I like those hyphens. The ones that, as long as they just go up to a point and they don't kind of like flop over.
Yeah. So do you do sample packs? I think I would like a sample pack, please. Yeah, that's funny. Wow, Cheryl, that's impressive.
A current light, $44 for 18-inch light. Wait till it rains and the barometric pressure goes away. Oh.
Yeah, we don't do that either. We don't do either one of those, barometric pressure or rain. It's just, no. Oh, Stream Elements says, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Stream Elements.
Absolutely. They took the words right out of my mouth, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely thank you for being here.
Yeah, for everybody, including
41 wonderful people in this chat right now.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah, the current light blinks. Okay.
Interesting.
Are Cory's your favorite, Cheryl, or what is do you have a favorite type of fish right now? I know that you and David are in competition. Well, actually, there's no competition at all. No offense, David, if you're watching the replay, but she's got you beat right now.
Oh my God.
For the time being, anyway. Who knows what the future brings, but yeah.
Cory's are her. Yeah.
Hey, look who's here. Joe from Nebraska. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Joe.
You guys done using heat? Yeah, I'm done using heat packs.
I haven't used one. I sent some fish just from where I live in the desert up to Bakersfield and did not put a heat pack in it. So and I was just blown away. It got there in less than 24 hours. UPS ground, and it got there in less than 24 hours. I was just stunned. I was watching a video earlier today, and it was Jody, and I guess she got some fish, and I don't remember what they were. Oh, Electric Blue Acaras from Cheryl. So this was what, a month ago, 2 months ago, and it was supposed to be what, a 1 day, and they got there in 2. They took a day longer, I think she said, and you dropped them off in plenty of time to go out that day, and they didn't. Yeah, you just never know. I mean, it's like, you're at their mercy. But then I was wondering, God, you guys are what, 3.5, 4 hours apart? Why didn't you meet like halfway, have lunch, and then go home? Just curious.
Yeah, we got albino gold. Oh, albino gold lasers. Whoa.
Wow, from Max today. I'll bet they are gorgeous. Yeah.
They look like they're made out of like wax. They're just so vivid.
You like Chewy, Elaine? You like their stuff? You ever bought tanks or anything like that from them, or any equipment? I see their ads go by all the time, and you can't get into their app without a subscription, like giving you all their information, and I just haven't done that yet. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Chewy online. I'm usually on my phone when I see their ads on Facebook or someplace. So
Yep.
I know Kathy buys cat food from them. I think that's where the cat food comes from. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's uh, the pellets for the litter tray and the pads that go underneath it.
Uh,
So that might be. I think all the cat food, prescription cat food, comes from through the vet.
Brian, did you get a group of those? How many did you get of the albino gold lasers? Hey, there's Gil. Hey, Gil.
I Gil.
Are you getting rain too, Gil? Because I know where Craig's at. They're getting pummeled right now.
So Craig's further north.
I think he's in Taree, I think it is. Isn't that right? If Craig is still there, it's Taree, Australia.
Yeah.
Taree. We buy all our pet food from Chewy.
Okay. All right. I guess I need to take a look at that, Tim.
Oh, you got 6 of them. Nice. That's a nice group.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I mean, they're not a cheap fish either. Those are pricey.
6 auto insured at least a pair.
Yeah. I tried to make DIY water pump. Wouldn't get it to work.
Huh.
How do you make a DIY water pump?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I bought a drill pump, you put on a drill motor to spin it, What I ended up just throwing it away.
There's Legends. Hey, Legend, how you doing? We got more Australian gentlemen here.
Howdy.
We got Gil.
Yes, we said Australia, yeah.
Yep.
Wherever Craig is, he's getting just like literally flooded.
They had to come in by chopper to that one house.
Huh?
They had to come in by chopper to help that one house.
Wow.
That's how deep the water. I mean, it's a 2-story home run, and it's up to the roof. So.
And Melvin's saying they had a storm earlier today.
Yeah.
Not a cloud in the sky. Gil, you're further south, and I remember watching one of your videos. It almost seems like you're in a very arid, very dry environment where you are.
And Legends right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Water bottles and 2.
I wonder how some of the other, the Australian YouTubers are.
Yeah, like Paul Stingray and Achilles Corey's is another one.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Nick.
Fish Simple. Matt Duthie's Aquatics. We go back and forth. It's kind of cool. I like Matt.
He's trying to do something with no electricity.
Oh, okay.
That water pump that Joe's talking about.
Okay.
No electric.
Yeah. Canberra. All right. Good. I hope it stays not so bad or not too bad so far.
Oh.
Yeah. And then who else? Katie Cichlids. She's another one.
Mm-hmm.
And Adrian's Fish Room. Adrian's. I really like his channel. There's another one. There is another one. Oh, yeah, Harlan Ford. I haven't seen anything from him. I went looking. He hasn't put anything out in 3 months.
There's another one called Justin's Fish Room. He's a friend of.
Oh, and then there's Blake's Aquatics. He's a friend of who?
Justin is a friend of Nick from Keeping Fish Simple. They've done a lot of videos together, and he's like a professional at breeding the German blue rams, the black night rams, all that kind of stuff. So
interesting.
Amish have 75 gallons.
Yeah, and there's another guy that Nick tours his garage a bunch of times, and he raises Caridina shrimp, and I think guppies.
Oh, all right.
I think I've had my fill with guppies.
If you can get something like that working with no electricity, that'll be a game changer.
Yeah, Goliad Farms. I've watched him a bunch of times. Yeah, in Texas.
Oh, he's down in Texas, yep.
Mostly cichlids and rattlesnakes.
Another 3 liters. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
That's good. Yeah, Blake's a good guy. I've been watching him for a long time. I think I subbed to him when he was less than 500 subs. I think I was trying to get him to 500.
Yeah.
He's came a long way since then, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think our average rainfall here, Gil, is 3 inches, maybe 4. I don't even know.
30.
It's very, very low.
Aquamate from Australia. Aquamate. Ah, okay. Well, folks, not a night owl. Well,
all right, Scotty, have a great night.
Get your train going, Scotty. We'll get you all ready for the night shift.
Yeah, well, you can come in on mine tomorrow if you want, and maybe join us.
Yeah.
And say hi to your missus.
Yes, have a good evening, Scotty. Have a good evening, sir.
Take care, pal.
Gravity, just water flowing through the bottle, but I couldn't get it to work myself. What happens when it just flows in, and then after that, it's done, and you have to fill it back up and then do it again? I'm just wondering how it would go back up into it and do the circulation type thing. I don't see how they can do that without some type of power. It's so interesting. He talked about breeding goldfish too.
Goliad, yeah. I haven't watched. He's sort of fallen off my feed, so I haven't seen anything from him in a while.
Gil caught up with Blake in Melbourne the other week.
Oh, but really? Yeah, I like Blake's Aquatics is another one I like. He seems like a good guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everybody there. Just it'd be fun to go spend a month in Australia, in Eastern Australia, driving around and visiting all my favorite YouTubers and maybe some of the fish shops that they visited.
I'll make go there during the summer, then come back here during their winter. That way, because it'll be summer here at that time, because it's just polar opposite. Gallery TV cam. Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. I'm thinking about making a second channel about outdoors. I wanted to get you guys' advice.
How so? Do it.
Yeah, if you want to do it, I'd do it.
Yeah. I'm reading this book called The YouTube Formula right now. It's a good read. I don't know. Maybe there's some good stuff in there. Goya Farms puts live bears in with his cichlids. Wow.
All right. Channel myself even, but I'm not sure if I will. Something's going to be different, though. It's not going to be fish. It'll be other stuff.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, I don't know what else we could tell you, Legends. Just do it. Just go for it and have fun. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing it too. I actually have 3 YouTube channels.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Yeah, 2 have gone pretty much by the wayside, unfortunately. One, it's called My Disneyland because we used to go to Disneyland all the time. Now we're too far away, and I was neglecting it. And then,
look at that.
Oh, that'd be great, Gil. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I'd love to come visit. Wouldn't that be fun?
I get the shed. You put me out back in the barn.
That'd be such a hoot. Yeah. And then another one's just my name, and that was my first one. And then I'm thinking about like starting to put reselling stuff on there and see if I can build that channel. But maintaining, God, lately it seems like maintaining one channel is difficult enough, and now to and try and maintain 2. It's like, what is this? My first day? Am I serious?
Do you think it would be hard? I mean, I think doing a fish channel is more work. I bet there's other channels you could do that probably be a whole lot less work.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe the reselling one would be less work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For it to be any good, I can't imagine it being less work. Because I know, Garage Aquatics is not great, and it's been a lot of work.
Yes,
well, I've seen other channels that are great.
Oh, great.
It's growing. I just hit 890.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm 110 away from that 1,000 mark. So I don't know if those 2 will stick. I got one earlier today, 889. So a lot of times they don't stick, and I back up a little bit. So that's all right. That's all part of it. Prize winning, apparently. Prize. Oh yeah, what? Who Goliath?
He says here, I technically have a second channel, but I decided I felt like I failed on it. You know what? I think you got to be really, really patient with a lot of that stuff because sometimes it takes it took me over a year to get 100 subs, and you guys are flying through it like a hot knife through butter. It took me some work.
Yeah. And my bread and butter really has up till now has been long form videos and a lot of shorts also. So, but those, and then I just started streaming in the last few months with Jeff. And this, honestly, the streams wear me out. Running water.
Yeah.
Leave the YouTube channel Australia. Yeah. Oh God. Don't tell
There's
me.
Jason Cichlids. There's Jason and there's Justin.
Jason is Australian Biotopes. Another one. Yeah. And that's a great channel. I think the world of Jason also. Yeah. There it is. His name's Jason. No shit. Read on. Yeah. He was there at the start of the remote. Yeah. And I've seen a couple of the travel log things that he's done with Nick and with Harlan. And he's done some fun stuff on his channel. I saw this one. It was a small tub he did in his yard with water running into it. It was kind of fun. A lot of plants and some fish. Very cool. Yeah, Jason's very cool. He's also one of my favorite Australians. Yep, Jason. Yeah.
There's Jason Cichlids too. He specialized in the Lake Tanganyika and shell dwellers.
That's not a name I'm familiar with.
Jason he had a good channel. He was probably up around 6,000-7,000 subs when he decided to give it. I mean, he's only been doing it for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Right.
And then he decided to stop. It's too bad. And also, he's getting out of the fish hobby altogether. And he sold. I mean, he built this room. He had all these tanks in, custom tanks. A really fantastic sump system that ran the whole side.
Right.
It was really cool, and I guess he just got burned down with it, and he just got out of the hobby. It's really sad to see that. See, that's why he should have been joining us over here. We could have helped him through that.
Well, and I understand that. It just, thanks, Joe. I'll check it out. I get it. Come on, look who I found.
Welcome back, Cecil.
Say hello.
Oh, there she is. My little.
Hello.
How you doing, honey? I'd be smooching all over that face. I tell you what. Oh, kissing those cheeks is what I'd be doing. Hey there, sweetie.
She's a good girl.
I miss my cat so much. Good God.
You're a pretty lady. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I would love to see that. You want to show it, George? Would you like to show it on here?
There you go.
If you do, let me know. I'll drop the link in here for you. That'd be great. I'm sure we'd all love to see it.
Absolutely. What the heck?
Oh.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing. Every time I see cats, I watch kitten videos. I've been living vicariously through everybody right now.
Yeah.
Still kind of fresh losing my guys. 21 years together.
It takes a long time. I had a pit bull. Actually, it was my roommate's dog. And he had the dog before he moved in with me. And then he moved out and he had lived with me for a year and a half or so. And that dog was as much mine as his at that point, And I come home one day and he had given the dog to some knuckleheads up in the Inland Empire, Rialto or somewhere. And that's where they hang, hang tires from trees and hang pit bulls from tires. And they fight them and all. It's like, you get that dog back here or I'm going to kill you. And that dog was back later that day. And the dog spent the rest of his life with me.
No. How many years do you have him?
Oh, God. He was 14 when he finally, he got this massive growth on his throat. And I had to, do the hard thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you know what is bad? When they have something like that, I mean, and they're suffering, if they're in pain, you don't want to.
I don't know if he was, but it was affecting his breathing.
Yeah.
He was going to suffocate. And the vet said, at his age, a 14-year-old dog, it's like, that's an older dog. And I don't know what the life expectancy of it. He was an American Staffordshire. And he was just as gentle and goofy and sweet and lovable as, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think about him, and it's been a long time now. That was 1994, I think, when.
And I know one thing. I mean,
Not tonight, George says. He's
yeah,
baby.
he's babysitting. That's right. His wife is away so he's taking care of the children and taking care of the house. So yeah, I understand that, George. Next week maybe we can.
Yeah, and say hi to Marie, George.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fighting dogs.
That was fun. I really enjoyed meeting George and his wife and kids at Disneyland that day.
I bet. I know I would have loved
That was
it.
just fun. I like meeting up with people. I've run into so few people that I know in the park. I ran into a teacher that I used to work with twice. Now, odds of that amongst 30,000 people on a random day that neither one of us knew we were going to be there. That was fun.
Yes.
But yeah,
I would have been there. I've never been to Disneyland. I'd be like, I'm going to Disneyland. I hear that saying all the time. That'd be great.
Ours was never taught to fight, Shirley. Ours was never raised that way. Ours was just a big, goofy knucklehead that was just absolutely gentle and lovable. Fortunately, he was not raised like that. But I guess they can be can't be rehabilitated. Yeah. Fortunately, ours never got that way. So,
I found booger-looking things in limpets. Y'all got in your
addicted to fish, just like the aquariums. Okay, yeah, really.
We have a question here. I found these booger-looking things in our limpets. Should I smush them? Yeah, some people do that, and the fish will eat them.
What's that? Limpets?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. They show up. It's like they show up seasonally in my kitchen tank, and they're not real big. They're barely a 1/16 of an inch long. I just leave them.
I just leave them too. They don't bother me none.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll clean up any detritus or anything that. Of course, they make their own, but they don't make that much.
No.
I mean, the dog. You told the person to bring the dog back. Seemed that quote was me being sarcastic. Yeah.
Surely it's not babysitting when it's your kid. All right. Duct tape, George. Just duct tape their little butts to the garage door, and you know where they'll be when you get done with the stream here.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to cage them up or nothing like that. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Well, that was the dog. That was the dog. He wasn't in that environment for more than 24 hours. So yeah. And I'm really glad because he was really just a gentle, sweet dog. Loved little kids, did not like cats. I just watched that not too long ago. The Incredible Mr. Limpet with Don Knotts. That's one of my favorites. I've got it on a DVD. So I think we've got Disney Plus also, so it's on there. But I think it's on there.
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah.
That was Don Knotts, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic. And I like all the little kid rides when we go to Disneyland, and it's what is it? Oh shit, what the hell is it called? The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure is one of the attractions, one of the rides. And there is a little homage in there, if you know where to look, to Mr. Limpet. It's very cool.
Oh, I'm looking at something here. I just went to
the other dogs. He did not like other cats.
Oh, wow. I'm going to put some on here. We can keep talking with everybody. I don't want to share this and because we have something else to look at.
I'm really glad I got him back to you, Christine. Yep, Don Knotts. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I like Don Knotts. Yep.
I just found these on eBay.
Ghost and Mr. Chicken and all right.
Now these are the plaquettes here. I like these ones here, the shorter fins.
Excuse me.
Just wanted to show some of these for Rachel because we like to look at bettas when she's in here.
Yeah.
I like
You know what? Rachel's still here.
Yes, she is.
What are the fish? She didn't say the fish that she's got coming this week. What are those?
We asked her yesterday, but I think it's a surprise. I'm not sure.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
I'm not sure if it is or not, but
yeah,
we will.
Bettas. Oh,
bettas, yes.
Who's the vendor, Rachel? Is it an eBay vendor? That golden one is gorgeous.
I know it. Look at it. It looks like it's 24 karat gold here.
Yeah. I have a new aquatic channel, Seattle Aquatics. My other channel is called Cars and Figures Collecting Hot Wheels Matchboxes. I don't know what Mateo is, etc. Very cool, Melvin.
Oh, wow.
So when you look for matchboxes, you look for the red line matchboxes. Is that a big, or no, those aren't matchboxes. Those are Hot Wheels. The red lines. Is that a big deal? They're wait.
Oh, they're Splash Checkers is what she's got from Luke Wang.
Oh, okay, cool. So Apple Dumpling Gang, yeah, the Ghost and Mr. Chicken, the Reluctant Astronaut, the Apple Dumpling Gang. You said that there was I think they did a sequel too, didn't they? And then Andy Griffith Show with, while Don Knotts was still there, that was fun. And after Don Knotts left, I think that show just went down the dumper. But that's just my opinion.
Yep. So Luke Wang, that's I've seen him. He's been on some of the auctions before too.
Wait, she won them at Skipper's
Auction.
Auction.
Won them on Skipper's Auction. Okay, that's where yeah.
How many, Rachel?
Yeah.
Wait, Splash Tetras or Bettas? Oh, Bettas because of what Jeff's showing. Never mind. Yeah. I think I'm starting to catch up. So you got these Splash. What is a Splash Tetra?
You can look that up if you want to, and I can take this one down.
Oh, hang on just a minute. Splash.
These right here are the kind of bettas like that Paul Wen has. He's got some like these. He's got really vivid colored ones. Hey, there's Lance. Hello, Lance. Have I missed? Has he been in here very long? I don't know if I missed him.
I don't think so. Hi, Lance.
Howdy, Lance. Three's Company.
Was Don Knotts on there?
He was eventually. There was another guy first, and then when he got done, then Don Knotts came in.
Yeah, it was Norman Fell.
Yeah.
And I think, wasn't Norman Fell in, wasn't he one of the Rat Pack?
Sammy Davis Jr. was.
Yeah, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Peter Lawford. I feel like Norman Fell was part of that. The original Ocean's 11. I think he was in there.
Could be.
Three's Company, Mr. Furley. That's right. Okay, I forgot.
Andy Griffith. That's where I knew him from originally.
Yeah. Oh, Don Knotts. Yeah. Well, no, wait. Oh no, it was Andy Griffith was in No Time for Sergeants. And that was before the Andy Griffith Show.
Ron Howard, how little kid he was on there.
I think he started out. He was like 5 years old.
Oh yeah, he was a little guy.
Little Opie Taylor. Yeah.
Yep. Now look at him.
And I think his first role might have actually been. Well, I don't know if it's his first role, but even before, was it before Andy Griffith Show was The Music Man?
Where the kisses are hers and oh yeah, from Three's Company. Hi, Kathleen.
Hey, Steven.
Kathleen's here.
Yeah.
Mr. Furley, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, hi, Kathleen. Norman Fell was on Three's Company, yeah.
So we're going to look at the Splash Tetra. Yeah. I'll find that.
And it was he, and I don't remember the woman. They were the first. They were like the landlords or whatever.
Oh, wow. They jump out of water to lay eggs on leaves.
Really?
That's why they're called Splash Tetras, because that's how they breed. Oh, I got to look them up.
I've got a picture of them here.
Oh, okay, go ahead and I'll
Are
I'll
they
add it
are they really a tetra?
All
Okay.
right. I'll add it to the stage here and
Yeah.
splash tetra. I gotta get my. Oh wow! It looks kind of like a killifish, doesn't it? Like a killifish and a tetra
Kinda,
mating.
yeah. Copella arnoldi. Splash tetras. Yeah.
Wow.
Micropredator feeding on tiny invertebrates and other zooplankton in nature, especially at the water surface. Yeah, they look like they'd be a surface feeder the way their mouth is positioned,
Oh, they're
the way their
actually
whole
a
body's
pencil
positioned.
fish. But she's saying
Say it again.
they're actually a type of pencil fish.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Shirley says, "I want some of those." I heard for a while back they didn't really look into the
Well, those would be a good dither fish for the epistogrammas then.
Well, I know that. I know that, but I didn't know if you wanted me to let people know that. But that's actually Elaine, Kathleen's her other name.
It's one of my favorite movies, Tiffany.
What a beautiful fish, though. That's interesting. How big do they get? I wonder.
Foot and a half? No, I'm kidding.
What's that?
I said a foot and a half.
Oh,
Probably not.
a
Yeah.
predator. I imagine it'd be kind of 2 to 3 inches, maybe.
So I had seen where pencilfish make great dither fish for epistos.
Oh yeah.
So that might be something. And now you need some low level epistos for underneath them.
Yep. If they had something
Who's
there,
getting these things?
I'm sorry,
Who's getting these things? Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah. Two brain cells went sideways again.
Nice. Those are really nice looking fish.
Yeah, they really are. Let's see what we got under images.
Yeah, we were looking at pencil fishes a couple months ago, and we were like, "Wow, those are just beautiful." They do make good, really good dither fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I've really got to work on my fish room.
Well, I think I'm done with the swordtails here.
Yeah.
This
How
male,
so?
I don't know. I think I got just a rogue male or something. He's killed everything in that tank, and this last female, he is just dogging her. I put her in the little put him in the timeout box for a couple days, and then when after everything kind of soothes down and everybody's healing up, I put him back in there. He's right back at it again.
Yeah. So what kind of swordtail is it?
It's a red velvet.
Oh, wow.
Red velvet swordtail, but it has a yellow tail, which is kind of interesting. That's the reason why I got them. They look really unique.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I remember now. Yeah.
I just don't know what the hell's going on with him.
Did you have a good talking to him?
He needs a good talking to.
Yeah.
Get in there, paddle his little ass. No. Teach him a lesson. Hey, Steven.
Give him a scolding.
Stephen Pease here. Hello there. Lurking and working.
Yep. I saw him come in.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
35 watching, 32 likes. Oh, that's good. Hey, Deadhead. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. Let's see now. What other fish were we looking up? We were looking at loaches. That's another thing that she likes. I always like to bring up stuff when she's here because she's an enthusiast. I like when people are enthused about certain types of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the swordtail I have is really aggressive, Tiffany. I mean, he killed. First one he killed was the subdominant male, and then he killed the smaller female. Now with the big female, he's just. I might just have to take him out of there and just leave her alone. If she even survives at this point, because I can see her down there. She's not looking good.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, the thing of it is, you have so much tranquility in your fish room, and then eventually something's going to happen. It's not going to. It doesn't stay that way forever.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Geez. Yeah.
I know they can be buggers.
I'm looking at the catfish at Aquahuna.
Oh yeah, go and pull them up. I'll bring them up.
Well, you were going to bring up something for Rachel?
Oh, yeah, I was going to look up
Loaches of some
loaches.
sort?
Yeah, because I want to see what those rosy loaches look like. I hear people get those, and I'm not.
Aquahuna has 11 different ones.
Okay.
And they are the Hill Stream, the Chinese UFO loach, yo-yos, panda, high-fin banded shark loach, black coolies, clown loach, Hill Stream loach, Chinese butterfly pleco, Hill Stream loach Borneo sucker, dwarf chain loach, Hill Stream loach, what is it? Suellia lineolata, I'm sorry. And then the coolie loach.
I will do that, Kathleen. I'll put him in there with the angelfish. I think that's a good idea. Because
maybe because if he's fast and you don't want him picking on your angel's fins.
That's true. Well, they don't have the long flowing fins, and I think they could.
You don't want them picking on their tail, I mean, it's an easy target. So
he tries to do that. Yeah, it'd be out of there.
Yeah.
I know what I could do. I could just throw them in here with these tiger lemurs behind me.
There you go.
I mean, they're fast enough and tough enough that if he picked one of them, give them a good going.
And he'll go, "What the hell just happened? I had my own place, and now I'm living in the whole what
consequences of bad behavior." That's what happens today in today's growing kids. I mean, when they get disciplined, back when we were kids, it was totally different. Kids now, you just look at them funny, and you're going to court.
Right.
I mean, the parents are. Dwarf chain loach. Oh, look at this one.
So, Branton, are those? That's cool looking. I love the red. Are those readily breedable? Is that a word? The panda loaches?
Oh, the pandagaras or the panda loaches?
Yeah, Branton's saying I'm pretty sure panda loaches are exhibiting breeding behavior.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that.
I'd be pumped too. That's cool. How big is your school, Shoal? How big is your group of panda loaches?
Let's see if we got anything else down here. These are the ones that are out of stock. He's got a lot of different ones here. Look at this. I like this right here. This little hovering zebra loach. Look at that.
Yeah. Good shot.
That is cool. Pencil fish are great with, let's see here. I'm way behind the chat. My other thing here. 4 individuals he has.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't think anyone is breeding them. I've just recently seen those Brandon and Dan's fish a few months ago. And that's the first I've seen them.
Never had a problem with Aquahuna, Shirley. Oh, because you can't get to them there in your state. Have them send them to Rachel. Rachel can send them to you.
Yeah. That one's got a bent spine. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've got, I don't know, half a dozen Corys that I want at Aquahuna.
Oh, here's the rosy loach everybody's talking about. Let's check these out. Why are they called rosy loaches, though? They look kind of like Chinese algae eaters almost.
Yeah.
And that's got a bent spine, too. Look at that. Yikes.
Where are you?
I'm on Dan's fish.
Oh, wow.
He's got quite a few different.
Right.
That's the reason I thought I'd go there, because that's something we could look at. And he has a lot of different kinds of these little Zumbas here. The little Rumbas going around cleaning the hill stream loaches. Look at that. Yeah, I got to get some of these.
Oh, Kathy's home.
Oh, is she?
Yep. Garage door just opened.
Oh wow. Oh, check this out. Look at that, Rachel. Check this one out here.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, isn't that gorgeous?
So when he says harvested from nature, these are wild caught.
Yeah.
It is pretty.
Firefin Hillstream Loach.
And the stock is 0.
Yeah. He probably sold out of these quick.
Yeah.
I can
I'll bet,
imagine.
I'll bet they were pricey too.
I would imagine they probably would be.
Yeah.
Probably $20, $30 at least, probably each, or maybe more.
Right.
Do you need to go, Ron, now that she's here? I was just going to
Yeah,
end this at midnight, which would be 9 o'clock your time.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So another 13 minutes or so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to be done before, because we have New Local Austin. He starts his stream up on Wednesday night at.
Oh, very cool.
And then
Wasn't he in the chat here a little bit ago?
he may have been, yes. This earlier today he was.
Oh, all right. Is that what it was? Yeah. Okay. It's all running together, Jeff.
Jason has those, Tiffany. He has the true
Bumblebee gobies.
the true freshwater bumblebee gobies. A lot of them you get in there like they need some brackish water to survive. But he's got the actual ones that are
Right.
fully freshwater.
Are they breedable?
I think so.
Yeah.
I really because these are completely freshwater. The ones he has, the gobies. I'll see if I think Dan has those here too. I'll look those up next. Look at this saddle sumo loach.
Elaine says, I'm looking for dwarf. It is Elaine, right? That's Kathleen right now on different phone, she said.
Yeah, that's Elaine also.
I'm looking for dwarf cories that lay eggs in guppy grass so that the swords might not find them. My false Julie's laid eggs. It was either in hornwort or guppy grass. And I grabbed a handful of it and put it in another tank. Next thing I know, false Julies are showing up in this other tank. I'm wondering, how the hell did that happen? And that had to be it. The eggs were in the plants. Yeah, I tried Hillstream Loaches twice, Cecil. Epic fail both times. One vendor was outside of Houston, and the other was Aquahuna. And the Aquahuna lasted, a while. They just slowly dropped off. The one from Houston, they were all gone within a week. So I don't know if my tank wasn't seasoned enough, or just wasn't ready to go. I don't have a clue. Enough biofilm, bioslime for them to feed on. I might have better luck with them now. I think maybe I got a little better understanding now. I would treat them. I think I would treat them like I treated my Royal Farlowella whiptail catfish. Probably pretty much do the same thing. Lots of leaf litter, lots of wood, just lots of bioslime. On Dan's stream, I asked for a type of loach besides hill streams. Corey suggested dwarf chain loaches. I'm excited because I was already wanting some. Well, there you go, Rachel. That makes it nice.
I like this little Staphodon over here, this one on the right.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty.
That's something. Man.
That's kind of cool, the way it just rests on the surface of that piece of pipe.
They're very cool.
Yep, you can tell he's giving it all he's got.
Dwarf gold neon. Look at this one.
Wow. So these gobies just like to hang out on the bottom, huh?
Yep, they kind of hop around and swim around. Look at this one here.
So these won't, not like mud skippers, will they? Will come up onto, like onto a beach, will they?
No, I don't think these ones do.
Yeah.
Actually, George has those now.
Oh, mud skippers?
He got some mud skippers, and they're funny to watch.
Yeah. I've seen Paul Stingray set up tanks with mud skippers.
Oh, Cecil has Hillstream Loaches. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then who else set up mud skipper tanks?
The dwarf chain loaches. Oh, they breed, huh?
Yeah, remember.
Yeah, the dwarf chain loaches are really cool. I've seen those. That was the very first thing that was on there. Okay, now here we go. Here's a purple sailfin gudgeon pair. $259. Look at that.
Wow.
One male, one female.
Wow.
Look, I've never seen anything like those. Look at it. That's pretty cool. Look at that mouth.
Yeah.
He looks like me before I had my coffee this morning. You're like, where is it at? Get me it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a pricey one though. Look at that.
The hill streams are riverine. Yeah. So they do like the high flow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's my peacock gudgeons right here.
Well, these are the peacock gudgeons that I have currently for sale. So if you order, these are what you'll be getting. They're about an inch. Maybe the biggest one's an inch and a quarter. Smallest one's, I don't know, just under an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. Right about an inch. We have one guy in this pipe here. He might stick his head out, that white pipe there, who has claimed it for a nest, and he's on eggs. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see if we can see him in there. Nope. But he'll stick his head out in a second. So I'm gonna, well, let's see if we can come here. We can kind of see the eggs in there. Oh, there's his little nose sticking out. Just a little bit there. Anyway, I think that's super cool. So in another day, I'll probably remove that pipe and finish out incubating those eggs and raise some up. It'll be fun. So anyway, these are spectacular fish. I've had them for 2 weeks. Never had an issue. They've been solid. So I'm excited about them, and I think they'll do well for whoever buys them. So these are the actual fish that I will send you out of this group if you order. And as you can see, my holding tanks are pretty luxurious. These aren't just bare, holding tanks or anything like that. These are environments where they can settle in and feel comfortable and de-stress for a couple weeks, and get their energy all back and stuff after shipment, so that they can be sent to you and be healthy. So there we go. Anyway, I think these are awesome. One of my favorite fish.
How much is he getting for those?
I can't wait to pull those eggs out and get little babies. There they are, the peacock. Oh, let me get them in focus a little bit.
He's doing his
$14 a piece.
he was doing bloopers. Fish Fam link is here. Hey, Fish Fam. Nathan, if you really want to do that, you can, by emailing him, you can also combine an order with someone close by to save on shipping. And depending on what's the gift card, I mean, you can apply that toward your shipping too, depending on how big it is. If you had $100 gift card, you could apply that to the shipping and whatever fish you want to get.
Right.
That's what I did when I won one.
You guys actually won gift cards from Dan's?
Night all. Have a great night. Oh, thank you very much, Christine. Have a good night.
Wait.
Christine is going to.
Oh, Christine, thanks for being here.
Yes, thanks, Christine.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, they really are pretty fish.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I've got, I don't know how many I've got.
And here's what
I
Scotty
see
had right
3,
here.
I bought 5. Yeah, there's Scotty's Empires, yeah.
And the thing of it is, he actually got fry out of them.
They didn't survive.
I know it, but if there's got to be a way.
They spawned again.
Did they?
I think so, just in the last 2 days. I think they spawned again.
We need to get
So I
some.
think maybe he just needs to leave them there. I don't know what else is in the tank with him.
I don't know. I know one thing. If I had something like that spawning, I would find I'd move heaven and earth to make them make it work.
I think I'd be inclined to put them in their own tank.
Oh yeah, they're definitely upper echelon fish in my opinion. Look at
and
that.
then do what you can to drop the price out of them, at some point.
The problem is you do that, then all the people that do breed them come and they try to kill you.
Well, they got to find the furs. So
you saturate the market with cheaper fish. They're like, what the hell are you doing? That's my livelihood. You're messing with their kid,
Oh yeah, Rachel said she combined an order with Coro one time. Tricky because they're opposite ends of town, but it worked out. I'm guessing.
If I had
Yeah, if anybody can breathe, well, yeah. Yeah, Shirley wants some too. I can't imagine why. They are spectacular fish.
yeah, I know it. I definitely wouldn't mind having those. Let's see what else we got here. He has other types too.
Oh, so you got a $50 gift card, Nathan?
Oh, here's the wish list. These are the true fresh. This is what Jason has right here. These are the true freshwater gobies.
And what the Dan's gift cards are not transferable? It's a gift card.
My grandson is visually limited and makes a mess trying to clean algae off his betta tank. Yeah, the nitrate stamp. The only thing of it is, if you don't get a male, Elaine, you're going to have little white eggs all over that tank. That's where I'd rather have the algae, I think, than that.
What?
See Llewellyn's here. Hello.
Yeah,
Welcome in. I thought I had her with the.
Well, and we're just getting ready to leave too. I think. I know I got to go in a couple minutes.
That's better.
Yeah.
They are easily transferable, Stephen.
Yeah. So you know what, then Nathan, maybe you can just like put it up at the auction, just like maybe just sell it to somebody for the $50, at the auction, Jeff's auction, or get what you can get for it. Put it up on auction.
Yeah, do that. Put it on the auction. You get cash for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these things here now. He says that
Just a thought, pal.
This species comes from freshwater environments that are fully separated from the ocean and does not require any salt in its water.
So that's interesting, Rachel. So he actually, when you get the gift card, it's actually got your name on it. It's just not a gift card, a Dan's Fish gift card. That's weird.
Oh, we're 1 minute to midnight. I wasn't sure if anybody's going over to Mike's. Could you do a hashtag with 3 capital A's, AAA, and just let them know that
Mike's or Austin's?
Over at New Local Austin's.
Oh, New Local Austin. I thought it was ALA.
Oh, yeah. He starts his in 1 minute. So
yeah. All right.
I'm just going to type this in the chat here. If you went over there and did that and said hi, that'd be cool. Hot coffee is nice. Oh, yeah. You have a few cups, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. So anyway, everybody, I want to thank you around again for always enjoy having you. We have a good time in here.
Yep.
And
Craig, be safe out there, pal.
Yeah, you be very safe.
Yeah.
Dan's Fish needs to send a code and you redeem it. I see. Very good.
Right. Yeah.
Well, anybody have a good night, everybody, or a good afternoon. And
wherever you are.
I really thank you all very much. It's so nice.
Yep.
Let's see now what's coming up next. We have tomorrow at Ron's at 3:30 Eastern Standard. No, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, and it's 1:30 for you, right?
Yeah, 1:30 Pacific.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be over there, and
yep.
So we'll see you then.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
All right, and don't forget to give the AAA to Mike and tell him I said hi. I'm going to go over and say hi to him too. So
sure, I'm going to bed.
Are you going to bed? Oh, okay.
I'm going to bed.
Well, I appreciate you. And tell Kathy thank you for allowing you to.
Yep, I will.
All right. So see you guys. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yep. Thanks for looking.